politics on YouTube. I want to do a full breakdown of this on Patreon. Like, I truly want to do this. And it's crazy because I started really going through and making like a full breakdown of how Valentina can win this fight. And I said, nope, if I upload this, I'll take all this time. I'll spend hours doing this breakdown and actually going through it to have YouTube just, either take the video down and get my channel a strike. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about it here, and then I will upload the full breakdown on Patreon. But here's what I'm going to say, okay? After really watching this fight again, okay? You know what? Alexa Grasso, some people say she dominated the fight. I don't think she dominated this fight. In fact, I felt like Valentina actually was winning this fight, to me, decisively. My seatbelt. I keep forgetting, man. I'm sorry, y'all. Please forgive me, y'all. Please forgive me, okay? Please forgive me. I work so freaking much, man, that I can't just sit down in my house for a second. All right, sorry. Let's keep going. I felt like Valentina was already up 2-1. I felt like Valentina had won 2 rounds already. And I felt like Valentina was winning the 4th round before she got submitted. Okay, the thing is, I'm going to talk about things that Valentina needs to keep doing. Then I'm going to talk about things that she needs to stop doing. Okay, number 1, let's talk about the keeps. Valentina needs to continue pumping that jab. Alexa Grasso didn't have an answer for the jab. Like when Valentina was flicking the jab in Alexa's face, Alexa was eating them jabs, and then she kept resetting. And I noticed that. Now, it's when Valentina tried to, throw the jab and then follow up with a combination. That's when Alexa Grasso began to, start letting her hands go. But I think Valentina can actually walk Alexa Grasso, and she did this before. Keep throwing that jab and popping Alexa with the single jab. Sticking and moving. Okay, I saw Valentina doing some sticking and moving a little bit in parts of the fight. But one thing that I saw, and this is another thing that Valentina needs to keep doing, right off of the jab, throw that body kick. Throw that freaking body kick. Valentina had some beautiful body kicks in this fight. And Alexa Grasso, man, I got to give her credit. Because Alexa got hit with a body kick, and she took a breath, like a deep breath, and she kept fighting. But I knew that one of those body kicks, they hurt. Because Alexa Grasso, she kind of backed off a little bit and started circling Valentina. And sometimes when boxers are hurt, they'll put on that poker face. They'll play it off, and they'll circle and stick and move. And then they'll put their guard up to try to protect those ribs. But Valentina kicked us out of Alexa Grasso. I'm talking about, man. And, and Grasso, had to look like, oh, damn, So she backed up and started sticking and moving. But Grasso, she was prepared for the body kicks. But if Grasso takes enough of those body kicks, her whole fighting is going to be compromised. Another thing that Valentina needs to keep doing, okay? Allow Alexa Grasso to be aggressive. Maybe, stand in the pocket a little bit with Grasso, let her get aggressive, and then shoot for those takedowns. A lot of people are saying Valentina was desperation wrestling. Well, I don't believe that. I think Valentina saw the moment. She saw where Grasso was overextending, and so she saw an easy takedown. And this is what a lot of Grasso's opponents, they do. They take her down. Because Alexa Grasso gets very, very greedy, especially when she can crack you with a 2-punch combination. Or she can crack you with 2, she's going for 3. Okay, Alexa gets greedy, and she overextends herself during the fight. And so she's open for a takedown. Valentina just saw the opportunities. Now, by round 4, Grasso was already hip to it. And Valentina was trying to do dry takedowns. You're not going to be able to take Alexa Grasso to the ground unless Alexa Grasso is in motion, meaning that she's in the act of throwing a combination. Okay? Those are 2 things that Valentina needs to keep doing. Okay? Another thing that she needs to keep doing is throwing those leg kicks. Okay? Throw the leg kicks, but get the hell out of dodge when you throw the leg kicks. Because many times and moreover, Alexa Grasso did a beautiful job of countering off the leg kicks. And you have fighters that can do that. Some fighters, they can't. They're not skillful enough to do it. Grasso is very skillful in the stand-up game, so she knows how to counter off a leg kick. But I saw Valentina kicking and moving. Like she'll throw a heavy leg kick and then she'll back off. She needs to keep doing that. Okay, continue doing it because those leg kicks begin to compromise some of the mobility by round 4 of Alexa Grasso. Okay, on the ground. Okay, when you're on the ground, okay, keep controlling Alexa Grasso's posture on the ground. I noticed in the fight, Alexa Grasso, she's very compromised on her back. Okay, she's very compromised on her back, and she'll try and she'll be active on the ground, but literally Alexa Grasso almost damn near can't get up unless she can get to the cage and wall walk on the cage. Then she's got a chance. But Valentina actually did a damn good job of ground control. Got to continue doing it. When we get Grasso to that ground, you got to make her pay for it. Now I know Grasso's on the ground and she's squirming around and moving, and you don't want to take an opportunity to have Grasso buck and then she get back to her feet. I get why Valentina was trying to get extreme control, but we got to get that control faster. Okay, we got to get control faster, and one way to do that is put her in the crucifix. The crucifix was working. Then you can hold her in the crucifix and punch in the top of the head and keep going. Okay, you can keep doing it. Another way is, get into Alexa's guard. Because all Alexa's going to do on her back is hold you in the guard. She's not going to try to do anything. She might attempt to guillotine that, but that's a guillotine. It's not going to be effective against Valentina. Okay, get in Alexa's guard and just beat the hell out of her while in her guard. Okay, I was pissed off at Jason Herzog because Valentina was starting to do some very good work, and then he stood her up. And I think that, to me, affected part of the outcome of the fight. Now, Alexa Grasso won this fight, guys. Don't start throwing your, underwear in the bind and, oh, man, no. I'm not saying Alexa Grasso legit won the fight. But what I am saying is that Jason Herzog standing her up that fast, it affected the outcome. Like, you don't know. Valentina could have done some extra damage. She could have done a lot of damage, and actually the fight, the course of the fight could have been altered. Like, real talk, the course of the fight could have been altered if Jason Herzog just let Valentina continue to work. I didn't quite understand why that stand-up. I didn't get it. And it was baffling me, like, damn. And I kept watching that. Why the hell did he stand up? And I'm a Jason Herzog fan. But, Jason Herzog did some effing up. I am a Herzog fan, but he did some effing up, man. The man did some effing up there, and I was like, come on, Jason. Come on, Jason. What the hell are you doing, man? What the hell are you doing? Okay? I mean, honestly, folks, to me, that could have affected the course of the fight. It is what it is, okay? And one last thing that Valentina needs to continue doing, okay? She needs to keep doing it. Get into the close quarter battles. Clinch. I don't understand, like, why not clinch? You good at tie clinches. Grasso can't clinch like you can. Valentina clinched for a second and then just, got out of it. No, clinch. Okay, you're a tie fighter. You know how to tie fight. That's your specialty. Clinch. I guarantee you can throw some knees and get Grasso in close and start doing that damage. Here's what I want Valentina to stop doing. I want Valentina to stop standing in the center of the octagon and waiting for Grasso to approach the counterpunch. Stop doing that. Okay? We've got to move too. You got to move and circle and make Grasso commit to your position. But you can't do that standing there because she's going to come in, she's going to stick and move. And Grasso can stick and move like nobody's business. I mean, Grasso can do that. She's good at that. Okay? You can't allow this woman to sit back and stick and move. Okay? No. Okay? Second. Okay? Stop doing that spinning back kick, okay, without at least blinding Alexa with a jab. Stop throwing that spinning back kick ill-advised. Stop throwing head kicks ill-advised. Don't telegraph any of these kicks. Don't do it. Don't telegraph them because Grasso is quick. She's going to jump them. She knows the jig is up. The jig is up. She owns to that. If you're going to throw head kicks or spinning back kicks, if you're going to do that, blind it. Start it with the jab. And when you throw the kick, end it with a jab. If you blind Alexa with a jab and then spinning back kick, she can't jump it as fast. You don't have time to react. See, Alexa, and from what I hear, Alexa practiced like taking Valentina down off of that spinning back kick. I heard over 500 times. They practiced that move over and over. So she was prepared for that. Because when Valentina did it the first time, Grasso immediately became ultra defensive. She became ultra defensive when Valentina did that the first time. And so Grasso was like, she going to try it again. And sure enough, Valentina tried it again, and she took her down. Stop doing that. Alexa Grasso too damn fast. She got too much speed. You can't sit here and try to spin and back kick this girl to death or throw these telegraph kicks. She's too fast. Okay, she's going to utilize and cover that distance quickly, and you're going to be on the ground. And it's just a misstep. Honestly, I say 9 times out of 10, Valentina can get out of that. But it just so happened Grasso had good position. Okay, Grasso had the perfect angle. And sometimes you don't get out of a submission. Because if Taila Santos got that same position, I think Taila Santos would have submitted Valentina. But the fact of the matter is, Alexa Grasso had the perfect angle. Valentina was off balance. Okay, she couldn't recover. She was on one leg. And so it was very difficult for Valentina to shed off that submission. She just gave up her back. But I want Valentina to stop doing that. Okay, stop. If Valentina can put the do's continue to do and the stops in this fight, she beats Alexa Grasso. She beat her. Like, to me, Valentina was already up in the fight. Okay, she was up. All she had to do was be defensively responsible. Don't do any reckless stuff. Oh, now one thing I do want Valentina to continue doing, that's that spinning back fist. Okay, Grasso was not prepared for that spinning back fist. And I think what Valentina would do is pump like a double jab. Pump a double jab, blind Grasso, because Grasso is going to freeze and react to the jab. And then let Grasso, after she's blinded by the jab, let her try to enter, because she's going to try to get close to try to get those licks back. Then have Valentina set up with that spinning back fist. It's right there for the taking. That spinning back fist is gold. It's there. Okay? And Valentina can definitely get that spinning back fist and do some damage to Grasso, or possibly get a stoppage. Okay? I think Valentina win this fight, though, because I just believe that Grasso, she's got that deficiency. Her takedown defense is not great. It's not that good. And unfortunately for Grasso, even let's say she's even able to get past Valentina a second time. Let's say she's able to do it. She's not going to beat the Tatiana Suarez's of the world. Oh, wait a minute. Suarez is at 115, sorry. She's not going to be able to beat the Taila Santos's of the world. She can't. She ain't going to be able to beat them. Like, Taila Santos presents a different kind of style. And, you know, the punching and the kicking, that's not going to affect Taila Santos. She's going to eat a lot of those shots. She's going to eat them because Santos got a chin, and she's going to body up with her athleticism, and she's going to yank Grasso to the ground, and it's going to be over before we know it. Like, Taila Santos presents a different kind of problem. Grasso, if the takedown defense don't change, she's going to lose this fight because Valentina isn't going to make the same mistake twice. She's not going to do it. Okay, you better believe that Pavel and Valentina, they're studying Grasso like hell. See, the one knock that being a champion, that's bad at being a champion, is that the more that you have the belt, the more that people are going to be able to study you. The longer you have that belt, the longer people can study you, your every move, and they can start trying to figure out different ways to beat you. So now that Grasso is the champion, well, the target's on her back. And guess what's going to happen? Okay, guess what's going to happen now? Valentina, they're studying Grasso. They're looking at tape. They're looking at tape. They're trying to figure out the mistakes. I can tell you the mistakes that she makes. I mean, I can tell you that. Grasso does make mistakes, but Grasso is a hell of a boxer. She's a hell of a boxer. The girl can box her ass off. Okay? The girl can box her ass off, and it's just nothing that can be done. Okay? On the stand-up. And if Valentina want to go mano a mano, yeah, Grasso going to win. If Valentina go mano a mano, Alexa Grasso is going to win that fight. It's just what it is. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think. All right.